Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we dive into the high-profile case of oil tycoon OK Lim, who was today sentenced to 17 and a half years in prison. A man once at the pinnacle of Singapore's oil industry has now become a cautionary tale of fraud, forgery, and the consequences of deceit. Lim Un Quin, the founder of Hin Leong Trading, was today found guilty of cheating HSBC Bank into disbursing a shocking $111 million through fabricated transactions and forged documents. Out of this amount, $85 million remains an outstanding loss. Judge Toh Han Lee deemed this one of the most serious trade financing fraud cases ever prosecuted in Singapore. To pull this off, Lim concocted entirely fictitious oil contracts and directed his employees to submit forged documents to the banks. The scale of this fraud was staggering and could have severely undermined Singapore's reputation as a global oil trading hub. It seems that Lim learned the hard way that karma doesn't take IOUs. And if you think you can outsmart karma with fraud, you might just find yourself in prison, serving a sentence longer than some oil exploration projects. Judge Toh emphasized that a deterrent sentence was necessary to protect Singapore's financial ecosystem. He also noted that while Lim's motives were to improve Hin Leong's cash flow, rather than personal greed, the offences were premeditated and meticulously planned. Lim's sentence includes 10 years for each of the two cheating charges and 9 years for forgery, with some of these running concurrently. Despite the severity, he received a 1-year reduction due to his advanced age of 82. This case raises critical questions about corporate governance, financial accountability, and ethical leadership. It also highlights the need for robust checks in our financial systems to prevent such fraudulent activities. As Lim appeals his sentence and faces a bankruptcy hearing with his family, we are reminded of the immense trust financial institutions place in businesses. This trust is the backbone of Singapore's success as a global financial hub. Breaking this trust not only damages your reputation, but also risks tarnishing an entire industry. There's a saying, deeds, whether good or bad, eventually catch up with you. It seems that Lim's fraudulent actions finally caught up, proving that even tycoons cannot outrun divine justice or Singapore's judicial system. So what lessons can we learn from this? Firstly, honesty is truly the best policy, especially in industries as critical as trade financing. Secondly, the law exists to safeguard not just individuals, but entire systems that rely on trust and transparency. And lastly, if you are ever thinking of committing fraud, just remember, karma and Singapore's courts are equally unforgiving. Let's build a Singapore we all can be proud of, one that thrives on integrity and accountability. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, when it comes to fraud, it's just not worth the cost.